So let's go ahead and pick up where we left off. This is probably going to be our last live chat and react for this particular live today, because this live is going on 4.5 hours long. So by the time we get finished, it'll definitely be five, maybe 5.5 hours long. But shout out to everybody that's tuned into the live chat. All the love, likes, chats, all of it is greatly appreciated. So, like I said, we can go ahead and pick up where we left off at in our live chat and react with Mr. More Money, More Problems. I almost forgot what we calling him. So, yeah, I'm like, I want to see what happened. Like,
I felt what he said about, like, why would I...
Hold on, press pause, because I wasn't even expecting to come on without an ad coming on. Got to get my playback speeds together. Hold on. I watched this because look at the red dot. Oh, I'm talking about secret parties of the mega rich. It's on my watch later, but let me add it to my public watch later and not just the private one. Because I'm like, what is going on here? Okay, good. My boy said, yes, I do. Good. Okay, so this is about being a member. Okay, I just want to see what this video is about. And it says, a smart guy tells a disturbing story about how far a record label will go to trap, maybe they meant an artist, minus the D, an artist. My expert opinion, if you have a dream, do not be discouraged by the stories people tell. Be cautious. I don't have an expert opinion. I'm going to say, I don't even want to say my humble opinion. I'm going to just say, in my opinion, if you have a dream, do what you need to do to build your own platform so you don't have to worry about bootlicking anyone else and even possibly being in this position. Be your own fucking boss. Yep, that's pretty much what I got for you. So, let's see what they talking about.
The deal. I sold crack. I sold drugs.
No, child. He sold the crack and the drugs. Okay. Yes, all is well with me. I'm definitely just working on my health. And yeah, being the best. Because y'all know my ear been messing with me. So I'm just trying to get back to life. Back to my reality of hearing with both ears at 100%.
I had houses. Listen, hold on. I had houses on Rikers Island. Right. 1 million, 5 up. It's my shit.
Did he say he had houses on Rikers Island? The prison? The jail, whatever it is. It's somewhere I ain't trying to be incarcerated. That man said he had houses on Rikers. What?
Cribs. Up north, I was good. Like, I was that nigga. Listen. I control shit. You heard? Listen what I'm saying, bro. Listen what I'm saying, bro. You saying you been in the prison, you understand that.
No, I said I never pled guilty. I said they helped me, so I beat charges.
So you may not understand it.
Look, he said I ain't never been in prison. He said I beat charges. That's why I'm like, that's me. That's in courtrooms and court size. But we don't actually go to jail. That's why I'm like, whoa, this. And then when you get to hear the insides of somebody that's actually been inside, first of all, they've been making it seem like it's a fucking vacation. That's the part that be pissing me off about what goes on inside. But even still, child, oh my God, I don't. What he finna say? Because now we gotta listen to Mr. Been to jail all the time. And they get on my nerves too. Mr. Been to jail, no, he can get on my motherfucking nerves. Because, sir, don't nobody want to listen to your Been to jail. That's because, like he said, I'd rather listen to Mr. Beat the Charge than Mr. Been to jail. But Mr. Been to jail might be telling us something. So we're going to listen. But I'm just saying, in everyday life, the people, it always be the people that's been to jail multiple times that always want to tell you something. I'm Miss Beat the Charge. So I don't want to hear that. But I do want to hear what he has to say and see where this is going. I am interested, especially because of the title.
So what I'm saying is...
And we here for a heat check and hot topics. Like, y'all ready for this heat that's really finna go down with Diddy? Because did he do it? I bet he did.
I know how to beat blood out of rock. Right? So...
He said, I know how to beat mud out of rock. I never have done that before. I mean, like they say, sell salt to a slug, sell ice to a polar bear. That boy say beat mud out of a rock. That's a lot of manual labor. That's all I'm saying.
Nigga can't tell me he gonna give me $100 million to play with my butt. Because I'm gonna go, 1, I'm not a homosexual. 2, I'm gonna go, 1, 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 I'm
See, that's what I'm saying. That's very true. Because if that man had come up, then that's what I'm saying. For the love of money definitely matters. And it's definitely, the root of all evil. Because again, I'm slightly afraid of people who can be bought. Especially when it's certain things like this. Like if they would say, I don't know. Because if it's so circumstantial, if somebody says, I got $150 million if you blow up a bus with some kids in it. The answer is no. But if you say you got $150 million for me to, I'll even say, let's just, because I'm a girl, if someone says, show your private part, just put it like that, I might consider it because that ain't hurting nobody. But I'm just saying, yeah, when it comes to this, a man like Diddy, Carisha in me, I could never be Carisha. That's the biggest thing. If a man comes to me and is like, I'm gonna give you 500, or what he gave her, 200? No, it was 500,000. Was it 500,000? Or was it 50? Because I think it got cut to, 250,000, and that's when she left the first time. I think he was initially giving her $500,000 as a monthly allowance to do all the stuff that she was doing. Could you pay me $500,000 a month to participate in FOs and all this other kind of stuff? Absolutely the fuck not. That's where I draw the line. When it has to get into sexual escapades, first of all, I'm naturally a tease, okay? That's the most that I could do. But actually going through with things, oh, no. I play too much and I play all day. I couldn't do that. So I'm with him. There's no way you could tell me you finna give me $100 million just so you can play, with me to fulfill your desires. I'm with this man. No. And like he said, he's somebody that has been incarcerated. It ain't happening. I feel him on that. I really do. I do.
I'm never selling my soul. For me, I don't care if it's $100 billion. I'm gonna get it on my person. Right. Listen, I'm gonna get it on my own. Let me get to the point, bro.
But what you mean that's you personally? See what I'm saying? That's why I'm scared of people that can't be bought. Because what you mean that's you personally? That's just standing on morals, ethics, whatever the case may be. Because you're talking about that's you personally, which lets me know that you a sellout, which means you could be bought, which means put a price tag on your head, and I don't want to be around you. Because again, if somebody say I'm gonna give you $100 million I'll give you $500 billion to X off me, and then you do it, oh my God. And most of the time, they can be playing you. You don't even be getting that much. They be doing a runaround, pussyfoot, and all other kind of stuff. You the one that really be getting played in the end. Especially if something go down, you the one that's now getting cased up. Like, that's why I'm like, people, as soon as people show me where they stand, I believe them every single time.
Right. So I'm gonna get it on my own. A lot of these artists don't be real niggas. That shit you see on the record or whatever they making, they not really solid. They not.
Nah, because I was just about to pause it. So perfect time for an ad, because we going to let this play, because he is right. Them is sellouts. They not solid. Because even if you a dookie booty dude, say that. And then don't be coming to women like you not no dookie booty dude. Because there are some girls that like a dookie booty dude. I don't know why saying it like that is just so funny to me. But I mean, it's some girls that like a dookie booty dude. I'm not one of them. I like my men to like the ladies. Not even the ladies. And I need to stop saying men because it ain't more than one. Because I need to just find me a man and let it be like that. But the man that I'm dealing with, I like him to only be interested in me. That's the fact of the matter. Y'all know I like to deal in the facts, okay? So a dookie booty dude is just like a dookie booty dude. So we gonna call him a DBD. That's what we gonna call him, a DVD.
They're not thorough. They never sold no drugs. They got mommy and daddy at home. They never even been through shit. So when they get propositioned and they see a car, they don't drink after a nigga. They don't know a nigga going. They don't know the I'm gonna tell you straight.
That's very true, because that's something that's very true. Like he said, they got mommy and daddy at home. They don't really know the way of not only life, but especially the streets. Like he said, they don't even know that they can't even drink at the people because you thinking it's just a regular Sprite. It's dirty. But you ain't ever been around no dirty Sprite. I mean, I haven't either. This is just some stuff that I just found out about on the internet. I don't even know where they get lean from, because I'm like, it ain't on the streets. I'm like, this is not a regular, thing. So, what's going on?
I ain't really trying to put niggas out there, right? But a nigga in the studio, we from the hood. I used to stick niggas up, bro. Babyface, I used to book niggas. So I'm always on point, bro. I'm on point right now, my nigga. Always on my square. But a nigga that's a square, he don't know. So he don't know watch your drink. He don't know. So now he drink behind a nigga. He get drugged. They rape this nigga.
What? He done drank it, got drugged, and they raped him. Wait a minute. I was not, because wait a minute, why would you do that? Why would you do that? I wasn't expecting it to go that far. I wasn't ready. I would think that's something that they would do to the lady. What? So is that why the men be in the studio all the time and they don't want the girls to come? Because they do. Oh my God. Let me find out about the DVDs. Lord have mercy.
They rape this nigga, videotape it. Then when he in a meeting, they give him a shitty contract. They play the video of him getting fucked by like 3 niggas.
No freaking way. Freaking being pun intended. No freaking way. That's why they get these crappy deals. Oh my God. Insert the meme. That's why they get these crappy deals. Wow. Because I'm just like, I can only imagine what's going on with the girls then. If they doing this with the men. Whoa. Again, every time I think I'm ready, that's why I had to do a heat check, y'all. Every time I think I'm ready, I'm the one that's not ready. That's why I'm like, y'all ready? Because what?
He ain't never been doing shit like that, so he like, man, what, fuck it, I'm just going to sign. And you going to give me money? So rather than get that story put out.
That's exactly what I'm looking like. Because is that not the thumbnail? I'm almost certain that's the thumbnail. Hello, that's the thumbnail, because I'm like, that's exactly what I'm looking like behind the scenes, because I'm just like, I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't aware of that, because what? Because you a DBD? Like, if that's the case, why y'all just didn't tell that man? Oh my God. Oh my God. So y'all, rule of thumb, if anybody offers you a drink, no. Rule of thumb, bring your own drinks, guard your own drinks. Okay, if you want to parlay, socialize, bring your own trees, even like I tell y'all, just like y'all hang out with me, bring your own trees, bring your own snacks, whatever it is that you're going to hang out and vibe with me, but bring your own stuff. Come equipped with your own because, baby, y'all do not want to be caught up in no shit like this. Literally. Wow.
He gonna sign that bad contract, which is the 360 deal. He gonna take that event.
I'm with him. What? Like he said, he gonna sign that bad contract. It's gonna be a 360 deal. Because I be wondering how all of them get caught up in 360 deals. Especially because the way Nikki be laughing at them about their 360 deals, especially the girls, because she do the guys too, but especially the girls. Now that I think about it, I can imagine how many rap men this happened to. Travis Scott, 6ix9ine, all of them, because all of them are seeing Lil Fruity in the booty, don't them? All right, that's all I'm saying.
Which is recoupable anyway, so they're gonna give him the money just to take back and own the rights to his shit. I'm sitting here with 5 niggas that got the same look like I killed 9 niggas. Yo, I give you 5 steps. I'm over here with 5 niggas right here. Everybody niggas 5 steps. Tell me who that was. Bro. But listen, what I said, hold on. Listen, the game is, listen, bro. Listen, the game. Don't ask them questions. We don't want to know. Listen, the game, the point is this. So I can go, yo, man, it's green. That's why, see? You did that? But we not, it's funny, but it's not funny because there's a kid right now that's watching this that I'm trying to tell a story. He got a video with his ass. You gotta be careful. No.
He's talking about that he got a video of his ass. No, he's saying y'all gotta really be on, like he said, what he said, on my square or something like that. I'm trying to get my New York lingo up. You gotta be on your square. I'm guessing is how they said it. Because you will get cased up. I can't imagine going somewhere, being violated, and then it's being held over my head with my contract. You going there to work. You think you had a good time. You like, damn, last night was so crazy. I don't even remember what happened. Then you like, oh, but I got to wake up and I got to go to this label meeting, and I got to see what they offering me. You going there like, yeah, I'm finna get my people out the hood. And that's why I can't none of them get their people out the hood for real. Because you literally got in the ass from the beginning. That is crazy. Oh my God. Dash is crazy. They letting you know from the get-go that's what they gonna do. And we done did it before, literally. Not just figuratively, literally. Wow.
You gotta be careful. So he could avoid this shark-infested waters.
Or he could do, aside from that.
And it's the fact that he's saying it's shark-infested waters, which means this is something that's going to continuously happen in the entertainment industry as it's been happening. Y'all, like I told y'all, we got another one member of Diddy's group, you know, the band break silence on his stuff. I'm like, maybe I might roll into this next. I thought this was gonna be my last one, but now y'all done got me on the up and up because one, again, like we said, this was 2 years ago. So if this is something that's already been exposed prior to all of the stuff that's going on with this Diddy, you know, Mr. More Money, More Problems, man, y'all, it's just like Freddie P says, reveals something bigger is coming. Something bigger is coming. Something bigger is coming, child.
Yeah, it ain't just no industry shit.
Right.
You know there's predators walking the fucking streets.
It's different, man.
And as a kid, I ran into a couple of predators, and I figured out who they was. In my mind, I was like, okay, let's set these niggas up and rob them.
Right.
Really? Now, see, I'm not able to do that. I'm not able to look at someone and say, not in the sense of what they're saying, like, this is a predator, let's set them up, let's get them. I've never been able to look at someone in that manner, but the fact that he can even do that, this guy's a predator, wow. Well, I guess one thing about men, a man will know if another man is a predator. That's one thing. Men, y'all know y'all can get on my nerves, and I will say y'all just don't know a lot. But one thing that y'all know is other men. That's probably the only thing that y'all know is other men. Because y'all definitely don't know women. Definitely don't know children. Child, I ain't even going to give y'all a hard time. Because, child, it is what it is. But, yeah. For him to even know that is very telling of men. And that's just the bottom line. It's very telling of men for him to even know that. That's the part that's blowing my mind. Cause sheesh.
But hold on. See, my thing is, like I said, when I said
they were there.
When I
And
said
they didn't have to do nothing with no music.
when I
They
said
don't know
that
nothing.
there's no gatekeepers, that's
Right.
not what I meant. I meant traditionally, right? As an artist, remember you used to have a single that was popping before they would put out. Right. That was when the gatekeepers was there.
Right.
Okay. Very true. Because there are no more gatekeepers. Because even then, there used to be artist development. There was several different things in the artistry that you had to attain before you were just put out there. Especially when I was in my formative years of growing up, and I'm saying before I was a teenager, because by the time I got to be a teenager, because like I said, I was born in the early 90s. So by the time I got to be a teenager, this is when it was just focused on a popularity contest. That's when it became a popularity contest. Because Rihanna could not even sing at that time. Honestly, Cassie couldn't even sing at that time. Ashanti got ridiculed for not even being able to sing when I was growing up. I mean, they were really gatekeeping and really putting a... I'm like, how do I even say it? Putting a... But you had to come with some talent. That's what I was saying. And even if you didn't have talent, you had to be workable with enough to the point where they could give you a little, 1-2 about something that's going on. That's why I'm just like, oh my goodness. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. I should have held that burp in anyway. Y'all know I'm trying to pop my ear. But I'm also trying to open up this package behind the scene while we get into this thing. So, yeah.
You had to actually tour on your album. It was one album about a year and all that. That's
Look, he said one album about a year. I honestly do remember that time. Because the fact that people don't tour anymore is kind of strange to me. Because, baby, I've been going to tours since God Doggone Scream Tour. I think that was my first tour that I remember going to. The God Doggone Scream Tour. Like, even if it was just coming together to put something on and having, a couple people come out and do something. Like I told y'all, I'm opening the packages. So, just know that's what it is. But, yeah, people aren't touring. People aren't making good music, honestly. That's just the biggest thing. Be your own biggest defender. You're worth it. Okay, that's cute. Okay.
gatekeepers was there. That's when they had to monetize every bit of who he was as a person, right? Then I think of Chance the Rapper.
No, he's
Now, I'm gonna tell you about Chance.
Chance
Chance is the only nigga that made $1 million with no record. That nigga sold 1 million tapes on his own.
See, I didn't even know that, and I really don't even listen to Chance the Rapper. I listen to him featured on other people, but I don't just pick up and listen to Chance the Rapper. Isn't he from Chicago? No. I'm thinking about BJ the Chicago kid, who's clearly from Chicago. But, Child. All I can say is this man a mess.
He's not the only one.
He's not the only one.
He's industry player. How you independent? You got Beyonce on the fucking record.
Because
how you? Come on, bro. He's an industry player.
No. That's your thought process.
Bro, no.
That's not
Watch it. This is what I'm saying.
That's not what the facts are.
What you mean? So it's falling to Obama?
Yeah. And that's a
For
hindrance.
Chicago.
That's a bad
Chicago.
Bro.
Is that a bad thing?
Is that a bad
You gotta connect the dots. All right, listen.
That's
Right.
a bad thing.
That's enough conversation, man. Nah, man. It's like these niggas be, and that's another two. And let me tell you something. The gatekeepers now. So first of all, we go back to the Prince motherfuckers with Vindy, right? And then now the gatekeeping is not analog. The gatekeeping is digital, right?
Ah, that's very true. Like you said, it's not analog, it's digital now. It's definitely digital. Because when I tell you that's the fact of the matter, because at this point it has become easier to reach the consumer, i.e. us, because we're on the digital platforms. Versus back then, they didn't use digital medias to do what they were doing back then. I mean, maybe you could call into the and I'm saying of giving your opinion of what the music is like. We post our opinion regularly versus when they were getting people's opinions back then. It was maybe from when you called into the radio station. It was... I'm trying to think of what other medias were used, especially when I was growing up in the 90s, of how they figured out what the music that was good was. Besides, the only thing I could think of is the radio airwaves. Now, I am outside. I did have to relocate outside because at this point, y'all, we done been on live all freaking day. It's time for me to have my smoke break, y'all. So grab your trees, grab your snacks, because here we are about to do that. So, yeah, let's vibe.
That's one. Then number two.
Spotify not trying to fuck nobody.
Then now they just fucking everybody.
And that's crazy that he said it, because just frankly put like that, they are just doing anything to anybody. And that's why you have to be extremely careful, especially if you're someone that's trying to get into this entertainment industry, which honestly at this point, I hope people stop trying to get into the entertainment industry. I hope people use platforms and just go back to building on platforms. Like I said, get back to being a SoundCloud rapper, because I ain't never used Spotify, and I don't think I'm finna get jiggy with Spotify. But I mean, YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, whatever. Like again, like a Miss Spicy Girl, a Miss Red Girl, them type of people don't even need to be on the airwaves at all. But then y'all have artists like we have artists like Lady London, who make quality music for any and every age, but she's not even played on the radio. I know some of y'all even like, who is Lady London? And that's what I'm saying. That's Miss Popular shit. And that's why I'm just like, this place is crazy. I'm just like, just even thinking about that, it's just like, oh my God.
They don't even beat Spotify. You put your shit up.
You get your
No, that's me.
You do beat Spotify because you got algorithms and shit like that. They like first of all, even on Instagram, nobody gives a fuck about the pennies we make. Okay, so when you a brother like me, math now, and a brother right here, we basically utilizing direct to consumer, right? But it's a cap to that, it's a limit to that, right? So these social media platforms, they limit your ads, how many people view your shit or whatever. It's all controlled.
Now, well, I mean, if you didn't know that, we just learned something new today, and that's why it's good to build your own platforms, because like, even though YouTube is YouTube, it didn't stop it from being a SoundCloud, which didn't stop it from being a Spotify, which didn't stop it from being the iTunes or Apple Music. And it was iTunes before it was Apple Music. It didn't stop any of this. I believe that's one thing that I believe in life. That's what I feel like life should have been. Life should have been like, there's at least one thing that you need to create in life. Like the fact that all life creates are employees, it kind of bothers me, because I'm just like, well, what kind of contribution do we have to life besides, especially just children? People just, my contribution to society is my child. Okay, thank you. But sometimes our kids just be doing things that aren't beneficial for the community, like Mr. More money, more problems. So there's that. But mm-mm. No. Yeah, just kind of like science fair. Like when we had to do science fair in school, I don't know if y'all had to do it in Florida, but that was just a part of curriculum. I feel like a part of life, it should just be like, at some point in time, you should, that's what I feel like life should be. Life should just be, you figuring out what you're going to make in this world. And then you figure out how to do that until you actually make it. And then from there, you just go on and do, I don't know, but y'all know I'll rewrite the whole child, whatever we got going on here. But we're going to get back into it, child.
Right? And then they got people now in the industry, they make it seem like they're independent, but they really not. They got media companies, publishers, they got mad shit behind them because now that's like the cool thing. I'm independent, fucking regulated.
No, not good.
And that's one thing that I don't get either. Because I don't know when Lotto got signed to a label. But it is a lot of people that's like, I'm independent. But then they have label management. Like their team is from a label. Like even though Megan is with 1501, Rock Nation is her management label. Like she hired them to be her managers. And she's just signed to 1501. Or they prompted her to be her management child. And she accepted. But 1501, like, we don't give about that. We still need our money that we put for y'all, put into her for y'all to even know who she is. So I don't blame Carl for that at all. Because while Megan was on her ciphers, it wasn't up until... That's not true. Now that she say that, because I knew Megan in summer 17 when she was coming up. She really did get with, or was 15, yeah. No, because she was, I'm the 1510 queen. Put some respect on my team. So she was with Carlton. But again, that was after summer 17. That was realer. Because if that's the case, Carl, yeah, you could sit down. Because she did put a lot of motion in herself. Doing them Houston ciphers. Performing at her colleges. Outperforming the dudes. But again, we just back to everybody talking about, they're independent, but it's always some type of label push behind them. That I don't get.
I mean,
So it sounds more of like a dream story.
get it, yeah.
to the public.
Chance of the industry thing.
It's like it's like it's
No,
like
no. When I you know what? Now, hold on. Now you gotta think about that. His second mixtape.
But did he
his
do
second,
that as an independent artist?
Right. No, it's not. No, stop. What was the imprint on that album? Where it sold
was
that?
the imprint?
Nobody, what you talking about? That don't,
Correct. Say it again.
It was a deal.
Because here we go. Who little biography is this? It don't look like Donnie's. But this somebody black. Hey, black people, I need to watch this. What is this? Fight night? We might need to watch that. Love a good black people.
We become king.
Wait, no. Wait. Say that last part again. It was a free mixtape. Now let me tell you what Chance did with that. He didn't make no money off the mixtape.
yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He didn't make
Yes,
no
he
money.
did.
No, when I say he didn't make no money, no. When I say he didn't make no money off the mixtape, I mean to say that all of the tour money, the Coliseums that he sold out,
What?
that's where the bread came from. The money didn't come from the deal of giving away a free album.
Gave him a deal to put the album on their streaming service. The same way Samsung did for Jay-Z.
Right, no.
They gave him 20 mil. They gave him 20 mil. They probably gave Chance
But now,
5 mil.
He's talking about they probably get Chance 2 mil.
Same thing
But
with Jay-Z.
exclusively.
Wait, no, that's not an imprint.
But understand.
Jay-Z shit.
But hold on, wait.
It's a deal.
I need y'all to understand something
That's
that's very
not what
important
independent
about both
means.
those deals. They were exclusively on one platform.
For
That
a
means
short
that his
time.
fan base,
Had to go there.
had to go there.
Yeah, because
Okay, yeah, that's true. Because when you do, because like right now, everybody puts everything on all platforms. It's like always available on all platforms versus people don't really say streaming exclusively on Spotify, streaming exclusively on iTunes or Apple Music anymore, because stuff like that used to make me mad. It's just like, baby, it's not giving United States, it's giving it to be streaming everywhere, because I'm not paying for a streaming service, and I stand on that as a YouTuber and YouTubee, where YouTube is free and they can still put it up there and I'll be good to go. But other than that, I'm not gonna pay. Well, that's just me. I honestly have never been a type of person that pays for that type of stuff. But then I know people that have always paid for music, whether it was CDs, like my mom, she's always paid for CDs. I know people that always purchased from the Apple iTunes store when it was just iTunes for the music. They always, so I believe if you've always done it, you always will. If you haven't, you probably won't, or you probably could. But there's, a high chance that you probably won't because you never have. So yeah, for me, and where I am, it has to be free. Yeah, because I don't know a time where I've actually just... Nah, because I'm like... Even some of my favorite albums, I will stream them all day, but I don't know if I would go buy them. Now, if that was the only way that I could hear them, would I? I don't know. Because that's just me.
That's the deal.
No. That's a draw in.
That is the deal. We understand you have this many people
He's not
following
independent,
you
bro.
without us.
He's not independent.
So, for us to gain from dealing with you, we want to
Independent means that
exclusive wording
every
in.
album I
I'm
sell.
gonna give you $1 million to put the album on mine, then you can go get 2 chains, whoever you want on it. That's a
No. That's not
Yeah,
how
but
it
it's not
works.
going to work for everybody.
That's not.
You have to have your own following.
And like I said, that's.
That's true. That's very true. And because again, and somehow, in some way, the shift became a popularity contest. And that's why you have to have your own following. Because it became a popularity contest. That's why you have to have your own following. Again, you have to have your own following because it became a popularity contest. It used to be about talent. And that's what people would gravitate to, is your freaking talent. Now you don't have to have talent because you can have followers. And again, that's why I said that's where it kind of got like shifty, because how do I put it? Because like he said, the shift from analog to digital is what caused that. That's why it's a popularity contest with everything, and here we are having to live in one big high school child ghetto.
That album that came out on Apple for Jay-Z, that was under Rock Nation.
No, Samsung.
No. The
I want
imprint.
to tell all the artists watching this that there's a lot of politics in the game, and this shit, I used to listen to this, like everything that we're talking about, and get discouraged. But the bottom line is, just fucking do you and keep the fucking going.
And that's all I'm saying too. Like he said, yeah, just do you. And that's why I'm like, utilize these platforms for what they are. Because all that label is going to do is put you on the same platform. Yes, they're going to give you a bigger budget, but it's not like at the end result, they're not going to put you on that same platform. Whether it's Apple Music, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Spotify, whether it's SoundCloud, whatever the case may be, you're still, because it's not like, you're going exclusively on their website or whatever the case may be. It ain't going there, because even Jay-Z them made Tidal. It's not like it is a Tidal where it's just going to be streaming exclusively on Tidal, so tune in on Tidal. No, you're going to the same, and they may have more advertisement dollars to push to get that radio push behind it. Maybe. I'm like, that's what you get. But I'm like, if you are somebody that is, just find your local airwaves. Get it started on your local airwaves. That's an investment if you choose to be an artist. It is a couple, it's different. Well, locally for us, you can do different time slots. And that's also because my dad knows the owner of one of the radio stations. So that's how I got the information. And I'm just passing it on to y'all. Because I'm like, it may be other radio stations too that you could just buy time slots. Like you could, you wanted to run 500 times over, 5 days, whatever the case may be. And they charge, $1,500 versus you want to do, 30 times in 3 days, so they're charging you, $300, whatever the case may be. But it's so many things that you could do. Everybody's so focused on doing a digital aspect of things that things stop being local. And maybe that's also how we got so far away from reality, because everything is so freaking digital. Even paying with money, we pay digitally now versus with the cash currency, especially if you're somebody that online shops, gets it delivered to your home, don't even go to the store and physically shop no more. We might be a part of the problem. We just, now we're entering into a new reality that we can't even afford to live in. That's the thing.
They come to you.
Until they
So
come to
somebody
you.
fucking do it.
Same thing, exactly. They came to chance with that dick.
I want to say shout out to everybody who purchased the pre-order of the Justin Project. I sold it for $100.
Great.
Okay. Shout out to everybody that joined the membership. You know, it's out there for $2.99. Starting out the social club. I'm like, shameless plug me since we talking about this.
Thinking, I don't know what's gonna happen. And a lot of my fans stood up and said, yo, here's $100. We want the album.
We want that
We
album.
want the album. We want the album.
Independent.
And
Because again, especially talking about buying somebody album for $100. Again, I'm a streamer of music, so paying $100, baby, I'm debating on paying 10. So paying $100, I would love for people to support me like that, but it's sad, and maybe that's why I gotta work on being better, because I don't know nobody that I'm willing to support for $100 like that. That is steep for me. I gotta get my funds up so I can start feeling like that, because I want to feel like that, because right now I most certainly don't. When I tell you most certainly don't feel like that.
piece of Nipsey Hussle because I got that.
I was gonna say, yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
For sure, definitely.
Independent.
But
Yeah, you can eat.
it's about knowing your fans.
I thought your name was
Yeah.
Matthew.
Little
Yeah, I
Mac.
know. Solomon got fucked up off that shit. Nah, my name is Justin.
I don't know my favorite math word. I ain't gonna lie.
MAP is an acronym.
Me and the
Or
hoes.
life plan.
So
Them?
them, naturally evil mind state. Never ever miss shots. Fuck around, you be needing emergency medical service.
Me and the hoes.
No,
Little Mac. Me and the hoes.
But what does it stand for?
it was a lot.
Yeah, like that, like the
It was really me achieving true happiness.
Wow, that should be a book, nigga.
It will be.
And it will.
Yeah,
There we
It
go.
will be.
It will.
Okay. So yeah, that was good. Ooh. I'm outside and ashing on everything. My bad. My bad stuff. Okay, he said more content daily. Talking about this aged very well. He's talking facts and it's rearing its head now. Pun intended, even though they didn't say it, but rearing. That is so funny. Let the man speak and stop oh, child. The dude with the, okay, child, we just talking about people. This makes me so mad. They are so disrespectful to this man as he speaks the truth. Screaming over him, interrupting him, discounting what he says. I had to cut it. Okay, child. Okay. It's not just the music industry. It's the entertainment industry. That's why I say entertainment, right? Because it's definitely not just music. That's what I'm like. And they told them you literally get in the ads as soon as you get there. I mean, upon entry, which is bananas. So I'm thinking we can move into the members of Diddy's group. I'm like, let me refresh my watch later. I don't know if I added anything to it. Oh, yep, we did. We added the... That was 2 years ago that came out, to the point where I don't even remember anything that happened, to the point where I maybe fell asleep on something like this, or maybe it just rolled through while I was sleeping, because I don't remember seeing this. But the fact that YouTube is saying I saw it, and it's not even saying that I watched this all the way through when we know we just did, welcome to YouTube.